according to Axios, which is left-wing, headline, internal Democrat tensions erupt after Trump speech. And it's talking about all these members of the Democrat Party saying that the interruption that Al Green did was inappropriate. George Latimer from a House member from New York, Democrat, said that. Another House member named Jared Golden from Maine said, quote, "I don't take that approach myself, so I obviously don't condone it," close quote. Tom Suozzi, Democrat in New York, quote, "I think it was a big mistake. I'm an old school traditional type guy. I think we should be treating the president with deference, so I think it was inappropriate." And Senator John Fetterman, who often has become the voice of reason in his party, who would have thought that when he was debating Dr. Oz? He called it, quote, "a sad cavalcade of self-owns and unhinged petulance. I don't think that's the way forward," end of quote. Meanwhile, a left-wing writer said we ought not be listening to John Fetterman. Number 13.
So I don't think that John Fetterman is someone that our party should be listening to more broadly. But what I will say is that when it comes to Democrats, you're right. There is a trust issue. Congress's approval rating is in the tank. Right. It is terrible. And I don't think that they should necessarily be the messengers all the time. I completely agree with the Congresswoman. We have an amazing story to tell in the sense that Donald Trump is ruining our country. There are people out there right now that are hurting, and we should be lifting those stories up as much as possible. But I don't think it should be Democrats telling their stories. I think it should be lifting up the stories of people who have been impacted by these policies. I would have loved to have seen the night of the State of the Union, instead of Senator Slotkin having the veteran who lost his job because of Doge give the address.
Meanwhile, Jesse Waters sent Johnny Belisario in the halls of Congress to talk to Democrat officials about their reaction to Donald Trump's speech. Number 14.
After President Trump's address to Congress, I decided, let's just keep Johnny here. So I sent him to the Capitol, peacefully and patriotically, of course, and made him talk to Democrats.
Senator, how's it going? Johnny from Fox. What could Donald Trump do that'll make you clap?
Thank you very much.
What could Donald Trump do that'll make you clap?
I did clap when he said that the United States had supported Ukraine and given them lots of
Well, why not for Laken Riley's mom? How was that speech last night? Did you love it?
Well, I watched it. I don't think that was the best look for our party last night.
Very disappointing.
So you didn't stand up for anything?
The president got before the American people, didn't talk about how he could drive down grocery prices.
Senator, why weren't you standing yesterday for anything?
Very important hearing right now on anti-Semitism.
But you didn't stand for anything at the speech last night.
I don't know what you're talking about, where you got that information.
Well, there was nothing the president had to say.
Laken Riley's mom, you didn't stand for her.
Factual or truthful or anything like that.
We applauded.
You don't think it's worthy to stand up for her like everyone else?
We should applaud.
I need you to move.
Congressman, why didn't you stand for the speech?
Have a good day. I need to go to a meeting.
80% of the American people, according to CBS, loved the speech.
Again, I don't think when the United States...
Are the Democrats out of touch?
The United States of America. Forgive me for going here. Forgive me for being out of breath.
I don't know what speech they were watching.
They were watching the president's speech, Senator.
Really? It wasn't worth watching.
Why was Al Green so disrespectful?
You got to ask Al Green.
So I just pulled up to Congressman Al Green's office, went inside, see if he wanted to talk, because he did a lot of talking at the joint address, but they shooed me away. They said, we're not talking to Johnny. What was wrong with those Democrats? They couldn't stand last night?
Well, you know, I think people got to see the difference between conservative Republicans and liberal Democrats. Liberal Democrats are miserable people.
I bet their butts were sore sitting that long.
Why do you want men and women's sports?
Therefore, I
Senator,
need to go. Aloha.
Why do you want men and women's sports, Senator?
Thank you.
Congressman, how are you?
Okay, thank you.
Congressman, why should men be in women's sports?
Shorts?
Sports. Why do you
They should not be in shorts.
Senator, why are we paying for Sesame Street in Iraq?
I do not know that that is true, so I'm not going to say yes or no.
You don't trust the Doge findings?
I don't really have.
When we come back, will the real Jasmine Crockett please stand up? Thanks for watching these clips from The Larry Elder Show. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss a moment. More thought-provoking discussions are just a click away, so stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.